Welcome to Sex Nation. I'm your host, Gary Ernneus.
Talk of today is about your mind. You were programmed to fail. Throughout your existence, prophets, politicians, teachers, parents, they were all programmed to make sure you did not succeed. Now you might think what I'm saying to you may not make sense, but if you understand how the human mind was programmed, you will realize how you were programmed to fail. You were programmed to depend on everybody else but yourself. You were programmed to ask questions before you speak. You were programmed not to even trust your decisions in this world of yours. As every move was conditioned by the people and the role models you have in your life. As a result, that brought you many failures in your life because the things you were good at, you were told you were no good at it. Therefore, you went to do something else. Your teacher told you, well, who are you to be a mathematician? You didn't even know how to count. But she didn't realize that she was the one programming your mind not to believe in yourself. Your parents would tell you, well, how are you going to pay your bills if you want to be an artist? Well, the parent was programming you to fail. Because the thing you ask yourself is this. Well, I believe in my mom, so therefore I would not do anything that would cause me to not make money. Then you look at your teachers, just because you had a bad day, then you had a bad grade in math or reading or science, but your passion died because you believed in what they said. Then you went to church and the preacher's telling you how God controls your destiny, but you didn't realize that the God was talking to you all along. So therefore, you listen to what everybody's telling you, then they're programming you to be a failure in your life. That doesn't mean that you don't have good people in your life who can help you grow. But if you understand and in fact follow people who have succeeded in life, you've seen that their passion was what drove them to success, not the conditioning society put on them. You have great basketball players where people didn't believe in them, they become the greatest basketball players in life. You have swimmers, Olympic athletes, that decided to just follow their dreams regardless of the fact that they would not get paid for it. Then you said to yourself, wow, maybe I was programmed to fail. Yes, you were programmed to fail. You were not programmed to succeed because you were programmed to follow everything that the world was throwing at you. Sometimes we have to understand that I could follow you, but I don't have to do everything you tell me to do. Because if you're doing everything your parents, your teachers, your mom and your dad, and even your preachers telling you, your passion would not rise to your optimum potential. Sometimes we join organizations just to say, you know what, I want to better my life. And that organization is not doing anything else but to stop you from growing. That's what they do. Because once they see your potential, sometimes they don't even see that potential. Sometimes that's what they are designed to do, to suppress you. In order for you to succeed, you have to understand passion is what God gave you. The passion you have to write, the passion you have to paint, the passion you have to play basketball, the passion you have to just go out there, be yourself. That passion, that's what's driving you. But the moment you decide to doubt yourself, the moment you decide to say, you know what, I don't believe in this, I'm not going to make money doing this, you are killing yourself. You are following the same programming that was designed to make sure you did not succeed. Sometimes because a parent did not make it, and they will tell you, you know what, son, you know what, daughter, listen, man, I've been there. I've done it. It didn't work. Well, maybe they did not do the right thing for them to succeed. Not because it didn't work, not because it didn't work for them means it wouldn't work for you. Then you go to school, you have your teacher saying, I have never seen anybody being successful just doing whatever you wanted to do. I had a student just like you. He didn't make it. So I don't think you're going to make it too. Just because you did not pass that one class. Just because you missed that one question. They don't ask you what's going on in your life. The only thing they will ask you is, if I were you, I'd give up. I faced that many times in my life. But I've always proven them wrong. Because my passion was not to give up. The passion that I had to succeed was driving me. Not the doubters. Not the people who said, man, you are visually impaired. There's no way you can succeed. I did not look at them because I couldn't see them. When I'm talking to you today, I'm talking to you to understand that you have the control of your destiny. Don't listen to what people are telling you to do. You just have to find what they're saying. How does it help you in your journey to grow? Your preacher is a good teacher. Your preacher can teach you a lot of things, but sometimes they are suppressing you from growing. You might be a good musician. They say, well, you're not playing the God's music. Well, God gave me the gift so I could play music, so what are you telling me? Because I'm not playing the music you want, you're telling me I'm not playing the Lord's music. You pick up that brush. They're like, you're not good enough. You can't paint. You're not Picasso. Well, Picasso had his own talent, but you have yours. Don't listen to what they're telling you not to do. Because all they are doing is projecting your energy to fail. Your energy to doubt yourself. That's what they are doing. They are programming you to fail. They are not programming you to grow. And then you have some friends in your life who say, well, I don't know, man. You reading all those books, you're not going to make it. Or they say, well, smart people, that's what they say. But you know what? They are just playing that suppressive energy on you. They are reflecting that energy for you not to succeed. What they are saying to you is, I don't believe in you, so because I don't believe in you, you will not make it. But what you need to ask yourself is this. How passionate are you about whatever you want to do? How passionate are you when you wake up in the morning about the endeavor that you want to embark on? If you are as passionate as you want to say to yourself, as passionate as you believe, what you need to do is follow your passion. Because there's one thing about success. You know what would make you successful. The teachers can tell you, well, you're not good at math just because you did not make that first test. Then they will say, you know what, I want to give up on this person. I want to give up on this student. But if you go back in history, you see that the people we now consider to be the greatest were once failures. They have failed so many times, the world had given up on them. They were ridiculed by the world because the world did not believe in what they wanted to do. The world did not believe in their passion. Because they did not give up, we enjoy the light bulbs now. We are using electric cars because somebody did not give up. When you go to the store, once you pick up any items that you're buying, what you need to think to yourself is, how many times did that person fail before they even make it? Before I was even able to buy that product, how many times did people did not believe in that person? How many times did people ridicule that person for having a dream, for having the passion for something. Most people would say, well, that is just a dream. Well, what I want to tell you is this. Your imagination is a dream. Your imagination is what driving you towards your success. If you listen to the naysayers, you are not going to pursue anything in your life, because they will program you to go the other way, and you go to that profession, you're miserable because you're just doing it because mom and dad made you do it. Because you will listen to some preacher that told you this is how you should do it, because it's God's work. But you have no passion about it. You go to work, you're miserable because you don't have any passion about the job, but you're only doing it because somebody told you to do it. It's not going to work. You have to deprogram yourself from the failure mentality. You have to deprogram yourself because the world programmed you so you could fail. Poor people decided to believe that they were poor, but they did not understand that they were sitting on wealth. Countries are looking like filth. But you know what? They are sitting on wealth. So are they really poor? Or somebody told them that they are poor? Are they really poor? Are they really starving if they're sitting on diamonds and gold? Are they really starving? Is it because you telling them that they are poor, so therefore they believe that they are poor? So therefore they behave as poor people, but they don't realize that they are sitting on diamonds and gold. They are sitting on oil that they can make them wealthy. And all you have to tell them that, well, sorry, your country is poor, but I'm going to take your gold and your oil for free. That's how it's programmed. You are programmed to accept poverty as your way of life. You are programmed to accept your conditions as that's the way it's always been. Well, the way it's always been has not worked for you. But once you understand that you were conditioned to fail, you will understand why things are the way they are. You were conditioned to be a failure. You were conditioned to accept it. You were not conditioned to grow. What I'm telling you today, this is time for you to wake up. God gave you gifts. You were born with the gift to succeed at anything that you want to do. As long as you're passionate about it, because you feel it within you. Your success is not indicative of what people say about you. Your success is not indicative on what your mother and your father think about it. You want to pick up that brush, just pick it up and start painting. You want to write that book, just pick up a piece of paper. Don't think about what you're going to write. Just get up and do it. You want to go to school. Don't think about the obstacles. Don't think about, I'm too old to go back to school. Well, you know what? They told me I was not good in math, so therefore that profession has math in it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to give up. Well, all you are doing, you're playing that tape, that programming that's in your head. Because once you think about your failures, you think about the things you cannot do. You don't think about the profession. You think about the classes that you may not pass just because somebody told you you were not going to pass it. So because somebody told you in third grade you were not good enough to be in math class. Or they tell you, you know what? You look at the problems and you give the answers without thinking. Because you could not show work, they're like, well, you don't understand math. Well, the kid just gives you the answer without even doing the work. How is it that they do not understand math? Because you have to understand, they were programmed to make you fail because they had a problem themselves. Sometimes all people are doing, they're reflecting their failures on you. Because it did not work for them, they say, well, since it did not work for me, it would not work for you. Since I spent my years, I could not succeed in art, I could not succeed in math, I could not succeed in anything else, so therefore you would not succeed. That's what they are saying to you. Then, as a result of that statement, you believe what they say. You believe that you would not succeed. You believe that, well, I'm just going to get any menial jobs because I'm not good in math. But your passion is math. You count everything you do. You put a mathematical equation on anything you do. But because somebody told you you were not good in math, you believe that. Then you carried that mentality with you wherever you go, saying to yourself, I'm not good in math. I don't even understand math. But you don't understand math, but the only thing you do, you talk about math. Or you tell yourself, I don't like art. I'm not going to make money doing it. I would say that's the wrong thinking. Sometimes you have to do what you like. Because if you take your time, it will pay your bills later. But if you worry about what people have said to you, if you try to play the conditioning factor that's been programmed into your DNA cell, you said to yourself, I can't do it. But you don't even know why. Well, because my mom told me to. My mom told me so. My mom told me, you know what? I'm not going to make money if I rap. I'm not going to make money if I start singing. But you're good at it. Sometimes the people who are telling you not to do something, the people who are the closest in your life are the one destroying you. The people you believe in, sometimes they are suppressing you. They are playing the tape to make sure you fail in life because they did not succeed, or they could not succeed at what they wanted to do. As a result, you decided to listen to what they have said to you. Your teachers, your spiritual advisors, your parents, your friends, and everybody else you want to listen to. Sometimes you're just going to have to let them go. Because in order for you to succeed, you have to understand. You don't have to listen to what they say if you're very passionate about it. If your passion is to go to nursing school, it's your passion to be an attorney, it's your whatever your passion is, persist. Whatever you resist will persist. Well, if you persist, life would give up. If you decided to say, you know what, I am not going to listen to what they want me to do. If you don't listen to what they want you to do, you do what makes you feel good. You do the things that you know that you can do in your sleep. When you get upset, you write. When you get bored, you write. When you are happy, you write. Well, that's your passion. But you have to understand, you cannot feed into the failure mentality, the program that is playing on you. Remember, you were born with a gift. Sometimes we have role models, we look at this person, we're like, yeah, I like this person, I'm going to do exactly what they do. But that's not who you are. You are not that person. You simply like, because you look at a famous person who's famous and you're just like, you know what? This person is getting all the fame, so I want to receive some of the fame as well, so therefore let me become whatever that person is. But you're not passionate about it. Well, you were playing that tape, that program that was programmed to make sure you did not succeed in life. You were playing that program in your head because you only seen the person's fame. You don't see the person's work. You don't see the hard work. All you see, you want that fame. Well, that fame is not going to work for you because it's bigger than that. In order for you to succeed, you have to understand your passion is what will drive you. Persistence will help you grow. Your passion will make you succeed. In order for you to understand how to remove from the failure mentality, you have to understand what is the reason, what is the purpose, why do people tell you not to do the things that you are very passionate about. Follow your passion. Remember, even though you cannot pay your bills, get a job that'll help you pay your bills and still follow your passion. Do not kill your dreams just because people tell you to. It's not going to make you money. It's good to be able to make money doing what you love. However, you know your passion. You know the fire within you. You know that one thing when you touch it. Once you touch that one thing, you like, man, it feels like that's a gift from God. You feel like, you know what? Every time I touch this, every time I go to work, I'm happy doing this. Well, that's your passion. Don't listen to what everybody's saying. The naysayers is telling you what you cannot do, what you will not succeed at. Listen to what you know you will succeed at. They will condition you to fail. I will condition you to succeed. Thank you. Remember, like and subscribe.